How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
全力でぶつかってこい。
手加減は期待しないでくれ。
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Well-timed command throw there. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Was that a good decision? Player 1 has the life lead. Knockdown. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. With the life gap, capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Goes for the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Dashes forward. Barely blocks the jump in. Target locked and scoop. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. And they create an opportunity for themselves to... No! This will break them! No escaping that! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Absorbs the attack and fires back. Misfire with the drive impact. Player 1 is just about out of drive out. Pressuring them in the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Takes a trip. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Burns the drive gauge. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Life lead opens up. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive use. There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down. Nice double lariat. Burnout activates. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Player 1 has depleted their drive on super art. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Goes for the jack to come from the brink like that. What a comeback. Player 1 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Quick dashing. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Hits him with a stop and pop. Dashes. Goes for the jump in. Player 2 needs experiencing burnout. Heavy punch sends him flying. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Looking for a chance. Closes the gap. Connects with the throw. Closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Brushes that off and keeps going. What a clutch side kick there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Does not want to get stuck in the corner. Starts off zoning with fireballs. What's the play here? Well-timed command throw there. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Knockdown. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Gets the jump in. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Ups the damage on that. Nice down KO. Player 2 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Lots of life to play with, and full SA meters. What will they do? Meter management is going to be a huge factor right now. Both fighters need to find a way to utilize their drive. It's a good spot to use the super. Uses the game for the super. They're not playing around here. We have super arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around. Jump. Perfect execution with the anti-air. But not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. In there. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round? Checks with the projectile. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. What are they thinking here? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue to fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Player 1 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Lots of distance here as both fighters look for an opening. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Good heads-up precision opting for the drive impact. Looking to plan him, wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. Gets scooped from down low. Pops him with a shorty. The jumping is denied. Hits him with a stopping block. Digs in deep to get that drive. It's a good spot to use the super. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Going in. Heavy punch sends him flying. Jumps it, saw him coming and goes for the force, and no escaping that. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Long low attack hits. The low heavy hit. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Well-timed command throw there. Player 1 blazing through that drive gauge to try and set the pace. Takes a trip. Blocks the low heavy. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Big counter. Heading into the endgame KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Target locked and scoop. Player 1 has a slight life lead. Checks him with the projectile. Just goes for it at this range. Opts for the strike, ender for the damage. Looking for something after? Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Player 1 can't use any drive move, experiencing burnout. Looking to no escaping that. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Can't tech the throw. Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. Deftly shuts out the jumping. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Who's going to break the silence first? Goes for the command grab. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Was that a good decision? Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Wow, shut down. Throws them to negate the block. All right, what's coming up next? I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. We're close to the point where one mistake could end the round. Hold your breath. Beautiful setup with that attack. Goes to the overdrive. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Charges forward. Who's going to start things off? Shows a medium kick. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Forcing them to block the drive impact near the corner is a very smart play on their part. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation, looking to plan them with a pile drive. Experiencing burnout. Blocks the low kick. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. You need guts to pull that off. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Picks up the win with the counter hit. Looked like they were baiting their opponent into making a mistake. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Target locked and scoop. Heavy punch sends him flying. Blocks the impact. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive gauge. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious. Just goes for it at this range. Goes for the jackhammer up in there. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Grabs him. Saw that low heavy coming. Throw hits. Now the fun begins. Was well in range to score the throw. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. They can't squander this punish counter chance. The Dragon Lash Flame giving them a side switch on top of the damage. Player 2 drops them to half, closing the gap. Zones with the fireball. Okay, creating some space here. Denied! This is a prime opportunity to end things, but they decide to play it safe? Just goes for it, and to come from the brink like that, what a comeback! Player 2 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Opts to create space to start. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Can't tech the throw? Well-timed corner switch. Avoids getting cornered. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner. Both fighters planning something? Breaks the block with a throw. Looking to plan him with a pile drive. Player 1 is dominating this match. The low. KO. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Jumps in. A super art? Shipujinrai doing the business. Player 2 can build, burns out. Player 2 can't let this simmer. Oh, son! Bad news is on the way. What now? Curls him from above. Player 2 is on the brink of disaster. Looking for the jackhammer. Oh, they changed sides. Player 2 has a big drive gauge lead. Here comes the corner pressure. Looking for a hold. Shakes things up, all the throw connects. Oh, here we go. Clutch, nothing but air. This is gonna hurt. The drive's impact doesn't work. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Player one can't. There's a burnout. Ooh, taking him for a ride. It is over. Player one has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Nice fireball. Goes for the throw. No escape from the throw. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Goes for the command grab. Player one needs to deal with this burnout. Checks them with the projectile. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Reacts fast enough to get the counter. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? He's looking to plant him with a pile driver. Jumps up. No escaping that. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Heavy punch sends them flying. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Can't tech the throw? That throw will do some good damage. They continue to battle it out in the middle of the stage. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Out of range, relatively safe. From upstairs. The impact doesn't do anything. Hits him with a stopping box. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. Uses the fireball to try and get a reaction. Nice counter. Going in? Cross super hard incoming. What were they thinking? That's not gonna hit. Player two flatlines in. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Saw that, looking to plant him with a pile driver. Player one has a slight, tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Both fighters planning something, all the throw connects. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Player two needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Low heavy. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Player one is gonna confront that off. Big time whip. Player B9 keeps cool and locks him out. Screw pile driver. There's no escape. Player two still has. Oh, yo! Rock super hit. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? And you need guts to pull that off. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for him. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Charges forward. Barely blocks the jump in. Player two chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Lots of aggression from both sides. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure he brushes that off and keeps going. Ah, burnout activates. Big play does it. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight!
Quick dash! Everything up until now, and everything from here. Yo, put that away! Player two, they're going for the super art. The super doesn't hit. That's not gonna hit. Jumps in. Both fighters planning something? Target locked and scoop. Player two has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. Their life is hanging by a thread. Anti-air in the clutch! Forward throw! Laying the pressure on Thick. Oh no, they're stunned. Looking to plant them with a pile driver. Swipe wall reads the counterattack. Screw pile driver! There's no escape! Player one, can't you? No! This'll break! Oh, they got him! Player one was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Reads the command grab. Checks them with the projectile. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. No good up high. Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. This shows you how vital the corner game is. Chase them down and score the throws. Will that drive impact get punished? Oh, easy tech. Reads the throw and shuts it down. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. All right, what's coming up next? Gets him. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Goes for the jump in to start the round. Grabs him. Goes for a risky overthrow. Burnout activates. They're going for the super art. Smart play with the throw. Both fighters planning something. Player two has an empty drive gauge. Brushes that off and keeps going. Going in. Risky up-close scrap still going. Player one saw him coming and goes for the force anti-air. Knockdown and player one. Will this super art do anything? Level 3 super. Bending that meter like it's nobody's business. Player one. It out. Player two brings it home. Let's see if streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Goes for the command grab. Player one chases them down. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. The low doesn't connect. Gets the counter hit throw. You get a lot more out of a counter throw than a normal one. Neither of them willing to back off here. The jump in is denied. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Does a good boom goes the dynamite. The big play does it. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Shoots off a fireball up close. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game shooters. Player two is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Goes for the super art early to try and establish a big life lead from the get-go. Looks to add more pressure by parrying the projectile. Uses the parry to deal with that projectile. They return to center stage. Gotta be careful. Saw him coming and goes for the force anti-air. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. No contest so far. They're going for the super art? Sneaks in above. And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deep. There's a drive impact. Player two is in a very good spot now. Crumble closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Open with a jump in. Adds a bit of OD spice. The super doesn't hit. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Player one has the life lead. Oh my god, what a throw sense! Reads the jump in perfectly. Connects with the throw. Player one throw is denied. What a read! But clutch anti-air. Player one has got him. Will this super art do anything? Excellent read. What were they thinking? Oh, the throw connects. What are they gonna do? Reach out and hug him. Denied. Keep cool and lock. You need guts to pull that off. Player one was an absolute beast in that match.